Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Made in Abyss Season 2, Episode 10. So, last time, we had Droimo, seemingly, at least the way I understood it, was trying to protect the village. I'm pretty sure they said that explicitly, but also try to keep the children there because of their value, and they want to use them, essentially, to or at least Rico anyway, since she's like the only like pure human there, to wield the Cradle of Desire. So I think Droimo was one trying to protect the village from letting Faputa in, while also trying to stop the kids from leaving and stuff like that. But Reg ended up blasting him with the incinerator and also broke a hole open for Faputa to come in. Faputa is here, gave a speech about how, you guys have lived within the corpse of my mother for too long, took advantage of her and all of this, and now she's gonna kill them all. Now I wonder, I don't think she's gonna kill Reg, Rico, and Nanachi because they have nothing to do with this, right? Like, her anger doesn't spread to even people that just went inside the village without knowing shit. Like, the rest of the people, or seemingly majority of the people there, know the origins of this. Obviously, I think there's some people that did come after. I guess that's still not really fair to them, right? Because like they might not have known what they were doing. They might just step through the threshold and got morphed, and it was just like, well, shit, kind of thing. I guess I'll stay here now because I can't leave. But anyway, we'll talk more about that later, maybe. But yeah, Faputa's in and angry, and seems like she's gonna start destroying it. I don't know that it really has I guess I call her princess, so I consider that a gender, so I will continue to say she and not feel bad about it. Anyways, yeah, guys, I'm excited, kind of, to see what happens. I'm always hesitant when it comes to Made in Abyss, but I'm curious to see where the story goes, and, like, I had a theory that maybe Rico somehow talks to Faputa and convinces Faputa, but I don't know, with that much anger, I don't know if it's possible. So, yeah, let's get started here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Nanachi. Yep. From your dream. Breathe in my experiences. Huh. Ooh. Is he gonna go fight? Or is he gonna go give himself up? Released, okay. Ugh! Oh, no. Really? Why? Oh, I guess Miti is part of this village, too. Hmm. So where the force field is. Oh. this is almost more cruel than not ever seeing her again, kind of thing, right? Ugh, what a shot with the eyes blurring up because of the tears. Hmm. So you're gonna give her up again? Oh, man. Gonna cross the boundary line. No. Damn. I didn't really think about the fact that Miti might be like everyone else in the village and they can't leave. So that means even with the hole blown in the wall, people people still can't leave, right? Because they're still crossing that boundary, I assume. Which is why they need the Cradle of Desire to be used by Rico. Never thought I'd have to say goodbye to Miti a second time after that time in season 1. Oh no! They came to. Oh. Made with plating out of stuff. Oh. So they're made out of that plating stuff, so she can take them too. Oh shit. So is Balaf not going to fight? Is Balaf just going, like, just through the threshold to die? Damn. No opening this episode, huh? All that you gather. Oh, this guy. And the mayhem. Oh god, what's happening out there? Now show your resolve. Oh. Uh. I guess it could also be Reg that talks down Faputa since they have a bit of a connection, but I don't know about that. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, those eyes. Oh. Oh. Good lord. So they're not. I thought they were cheering before, but they are trying to fight back. Damn. Oh. Jesus Christ. Why'd the sorting happen? Or the balancing? What do they got planned? Maybe it's because the guy hit the other guy, so he like did damage, so he hurt his value, which caused him to be balanced. Either way. Alright, I guess it's Reg that's doing it. I don't know why I didn't think about that before. They already have some kind of connection. I guess I just figured since he caused this, maybe he wouldn't be the one to do it. Oh shit. Oh. Oh, is this before? Oh. It's this guy, but he... Wait, when is this? Oh. Okay, so this is before, I think. Different language. Who the hell are you? Ah, we transitioned back. That was cool. It does. Gee, she's lost a couple teeth from biting it. What is happening? Ah! Oh, it just healed her. It's fast. Oh. 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 God. Oh, this little guy. Well, managed to drop him. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, that's the name he gave before. Hmm. Ah, okay. Ah. That's why the Sosu's there. Hmm. So do we have 3 different languages going on? Or is it only 2? Was Reg speaking the language that Iramui was originally speaking? Or was Reg speaking a different language from, like, the bottom of the pit? We'll talk about that more in the discussion. Ugh. Oh shit, is he about to incinerate her again? Oh shit, that's what it is, okay. Jeez. Damn. That looks so cool. Oh shit. Damn. Oh, that scream. He was already against you. She didn't do it. Oh, wait. She was talking about Prushka? Okay. Shit. Oh my god, what a setting. This little It's Fire Rain. God, the voice acting is freaking incredible by Faputa. Whoa. Yeah, there's so much shit being, like, revealed through this fight. It's insane. Oh, shit. What is he doing? Is that what's happening? So the Burning Rain happened before. Hmm. That's not the icon that's in his helmet when it, like, powers up, is it? I don't think it is. I was trying to draw connections to see if it was ended up being put on reg somehow. Hmm. So Faputa could never go inside the membrane. I guess that makes sense why the hole had to be blasted in. Hmm, okay. Huh. Oh. That's kind of sad. It's crazy because, like, I understand both sides of, like, obviously the people stuck in the village don't want to die, and I understand why Faputa is angry at the people in the village and want to kill them all. So, like, not that I want her to kill everyone. I wish she could find a different reason to live, but it seems like that's the way she was. At least they're saying that's the way she was created. Wow. Damn. Oh, this background track. Wow. So did. Interesting. Wow, that transition was great. Oh, he's remembering. He's changing back. That didn't last very long. Her eyes are back to normal. Oh, shit. What? Oh, that's not good. No! What? It's been 20 minutes already? Or 23 minutes, or however long this shit is? Oh my god, that's where they end us? Holy shit. We got, like, a bunch of shit I kept writing down during that fight. Good lord. That was an episode. This season's pretty crazy. Like, there's so many disturbing things this season, but at the same time, it's like insanely well written for what it is. I'm still not a fan of like some of the weird kid stuff they do. Like, I know this world is fucked up, and I know a lot of it is other kids doing it with other kids, but as an adult watching that, it's kind of weird. Like, obviously, I know it was very innocent what happened this episode, but like Faputa going in his pants and stuff like that was just, you know, it's just a little like awkward for a grown adult to sit here and watch. And you know, some of the other stuff earlier, luckily the most of the time it hasn't been too bad as of recently, although I guess there were a lot of scenes of just Voiko being in her little pit area with nothing on kind of thing, and that was awkward too. But anyways, that is it, guys, for episode 10. Jesus Christ. Okay, so starting from the beginning, because I'm gonna be all over the place if I don't try to start at the beginning for this episode. We had the memories that Nanachi was seeing last episode was Belaf basically sharing his memories with her. He used the term like breathe in experiences, and smells can like carry memories kind of thing. So in any case, regardless of how it all worked functionality wise, that doesn't matter. What matters is that Nanachi got, at least, I don't know if she got everything. Like, we've seen some flashes of what happened. Is that all she got? Or like, it almost seemed like the way he worded it that she got everything, which would be really interesting, because I feel like maybe a lot of that knowledge that Belaf has picked up over the years, from the very beginning up until now, could be useful. And if Nanachi has those now, then on our adventure we could maybe we could use some of them. Granted, I don't think they know anything about anything deeper than where they are, so it might not help very much as soon as they go down to the next layer, but geez. I wonder if this season ends with them like leaving to go to the next layer, because like I really hope the season does well, because I really want to see, as much as I absolutely love this season, I was kind of hoping we'd make it a little deeper than just one layer past where we were in the movie kind of thing. But yeah, we're just kind of going down one layer. We went down a bunch of layers in season 1, and now it's kind of slowed down to a crawl sort of thing, which is fine. As I said, I absolutely love this season, but I still have like the urge to know the mysteries down at the bottom and everything. But yeah, Nanachi has been released. Belaf released her, so she is no longer owned by Belaf, and she's free to go adventure off, and was given the choice of, hey, if you leave with Miti, you know, her soul is gonna return to the abyss, because what's created here can't leave here, kind of thing. So that was really too bad. I didn't really consider that when we saw Miti. I wasn't really thinking about that at the time, of how these people can't leave the village, and it makes sense that with Miti being created through the sacrifice of a bunch of Balaf's parts, that still makes her pretty much a part of this village, which means that she can't leave. So, but Nanachi made the choice to bring her outside. She was able to return her soul to her with her own hands this time. It was sad, but yet, beautiful. And I mean, in a way, it is a copy of the soul that was her friend. So, and she talked about how it was like before, like this was like the pure and cute version, and that's what like caused her to let her guard down. It was the version of Miti before she was abused and injured by Bondrewd and everything. So but damn. And then all the little ones that came after that almost got me too. There's a couple points in this episode that like nearly had me teary-eyed for reals. The little ones coming out and leaving too, but being like, hey, we're made of these plates, and can you take them with you? Now, thing is, I didn't see, maybe they were there and I just didn't see it. It seemed like that one turned into like that helmet thing that Nanachi was wearing, but then the others seemed to just vanish. Are they all part of that one helmet? Or were there other parts that we just didn't see that got like slapped onto the helmet kind of thing? I don't know. Either way, it was very sad and everything, and just seeing them like come out because they like Nanachi so much, they're willing to turn back into this form. It's it's once again kind of like Prushka, who wanted to be turned. Well, I don't think Prushka wanted it when she was alive, but after she became this, what they call them, cartridges. After she became a cartridge, I think that's when she like decided she wanted to go with them. Maybe there was like a small part of her while she was a human, but I don't think it was like to the point where she wanted to die and become what she became, a White Whistle. But where was I? What was I talking about right before I went on that bit? I was talking about, damn it. Oh, I was talking about the little ones being turned into the helmet. But yeah, that was really sad. I guess I didn't really have much more to add to that, I don't think. But yeah, then we really got into some of the fight between Faputa and Reg, which had some crazy moments fight-wise, but obviously the highlight for me is not the fight itself, but the flashbacks and learning more about that, because we got so much stuff like sorry, before we go on to that, I also want to talk about how Balaf said like the things you gather are your value, and it's just a really, really interesting concept talking about it that way, because there's many ways to interpret that too. It's not even just the physical things you get that are value. I think it also means kind of like how he gave memories to Nanachi. It's these, basically, to simplify what he's saying by like the things you gather are your value, is basically saying all your experiences add up, like, kind of thing. It's like you're kind of made up of your experiences as you go through life, and this is just another step in that journey, kind of thing. This is all these different little things you pick up, whether it be a memory, a physical item. It all adds to the value of your own individuality as you travel through your lifetime. So maybe I made that a little deeper than it needed to be. He also could have been more literal in the sense of having these physical items are your value, but I do think that there was a bit of that metaphorical value in there too. So, but okay, back to the fight stuff. We had flashbacks to Reg first ascending, which is crazy, and we got hints at a lot of different things. Like, I kind of want to go back to the first line now and hear it again, because Faputa said she occasionally would see the people traveling around, or she basically said speaking the same language as the people that occasionally travel through with stone people. And I was really confused by that. I was like, what the hell does she mean by stone people? But then luckily, my dumbass probably would have never figured that out. I don't know that I would have ever figured out that stone people means white whistles. Maybe it could have dawned on me in the discussion when I started rambling about it if they didn't reveal it in the episode. But then they talked a little after about I can't even remember the line that Faputa said, but there was something Faputa said that clarified that stone people means white whistles, and that makes way more sense. Just didn't really know. She didn't know that they were called white whistles to call them that, so instead called them stone people. But I think it might have been when she was talking about how she's the one that like brought that stone person there. But it almost seems like Faputa is able to understand, or in a way communicate on some level, maybe not exact language kind of stuff, but it almost seems like she's able to communicate on some level with the white whistles, the people who were turned into these whistles kind of thing, because she was saying how, like, I guess the other people were able to kind of see it too. In the village, was saying like she wouldn't go with anyone but you, kind of thing, with in regards to Prushka. So I wonder how they're able to sense that or pick up on that. Is it an actual like communication kind of thing that they have? Like, but it's really interesting. And I mean, they mentioned that. I thought everyone already knew that Faputa was the one that lured them there. Am I crazy? Maybe that was only revealed to the audience and not revealed to the characters, and I just assumed it was revealed to the characters, because it seemed like she said like I was the one that brought, like, basically led you guys to the town in order for Prushka to get carved out, kind of thing. I might go back to some of those lines. Actually, I'll go back right now, because I also want to hear the line with like the people that carry the stone people, which is interesting because Reg was speaking a language that didn't seem like it was the mother's language, Iramui's language, but maybe it was. I'm not sure. I kind of want to go back and see a bit of Reg's language too. Let's see here. Arasaba Kodon Duo. Trying to watch a little bit of the language just to see. Domea. I just realized that I didn't pick up on. There's so much going on that I've been like all over the place looking at different things, trying to see different stuff. Reg initially had something covering his little circle there, and then it like bandoliered diagonally over his helmet. And that's the same thing that Faputa now wears these days, that apparently got left with Faputa before he went back to ascending. So it's just a whole nother part of Reg's outfit that we never knew existed, and I didn't pick up on it because I was so focused on the language and everything. Oh, that transition was so good. Going back with like the helmet being taken. There's so many good transitions during this fight of going between the memories and stuff, but so if we jump to the next time skip, I only got to see like one. I only got to see like one thing in terms of the language, but let's see. You can understand his language. It is similar to that of those who pass through on occasion. The ones who carry around those stone people, which, talking about the white whistles. But this one isn't terrifying unlike those others. Huh, okay. I'm having a hard time because we haven't seen, we've seen a decent amount of that language, but sometimes it's like one or two words, not like as much as Reg is saying. We've only had a couple other instances. I think it's possible that it is the same language, and he said it is. So, and they said, like, pass through from time to time speaking that language. So, it's kind of confusing because Reg is not speaking the language they speak on the surface as of current. And I don't know how long it took Reg to get from this point to the surface, but I feel like it shouldn't have been too long, right? Unless some crazy shit happened in between, like him leaving from here and going to the surface. We don't know what happened in between there. But it's crazy to me that Reg is not speaking the language of the people on the surface, but they're saying that he is speaking the language of the people that pass through from time to time with white whistles. So it's just really fascinating. I'm just intrigued because obviously I know that like the village people that lived up on the top used that language for a time, but then at some point it seems like they transferred into, you know, Japanese or whatever they call the language that Rico speaks regularly up there, kind of thing. So I'm just trying to wrap my head around what that means. Like, does that mean that there are other cave raiders that still exist down here that have white whistles that are from the era of that language, kind of thing? Or do, because a lot of entities in this place use that language, in like that village they use that language seemingly, does that mean that the white whistles that existed, like Liza and Bondrude and others, learn the language of the people here in order to be able to communicate and fit in, kind of thing? And did they, is that why they said like it speaks a language, that language? But I don't know. It's intriguing. I hope I didn't miss any lines that like really clarify that, and like I'm misunderstanding. But so did Reg is the one that named her Faputa, isn't it? Also, I didn't really talk about that during the episode. I realized it at the time. Right, and that's when they name her the princess who won't perish. You learn languages incredibly fast, it's almost scary. Okay. Now I'm a little bit confused. Because she's still using... Okay. Are we getting translation issues from... Oh man. I might need to rewatch this scene a few more times, like, on my off time. Because what I'm confused about, or maybe you guys in the comments can help me out here, without spoiling anything we learn in the future, just what we know from this episode and earlier episodes. I don't want any manga spoilers, and I don't want anything that comes after this, kind of thing. But do we have the knowledge to really... Like, I think we must, right? I think it's just me not really understanding. I don't know if it has to do with things being translated into English in a weird way or what, but it seemed like when we first met Reg, it seemed like Reg was speaking the language of, like, the village people, kind of thing, or at least something similar. But he said you learn languages fast, but we haven't seen... She didn't actually just say anything, right? Like, Reg... So you are called Reg? And then they talk about, like, the Fowl means noble, maiden, yeah, immortal one, put it together. But then she's just still speaking the normal language we heard her speaking originally. And he said, you learn languages incredibly fast, it's almost scary. But it sounds to me like she's still saying the same language that she said when he first arrived. Like, when he first showed up. Let's go back again. Sorry, guys. I really want to understand all the things that are going on here. When she's crying over the... That's definitely Japanese. Right? And Reg's the one speaking a different language when he shows up. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little confused. I'm gonna... basically what I'm confused about is, did Faputa learn Reg's language and that's what he was referring to, or was Faputa already speaking Reg's language and then learned Japanese? Because it seems like Faputa must have learned Reg's language, right? But I'm also confused if Reg's language is the village's language. I'm surprised Faputa didn't, like, learn it before. Like, obviously Faputa can't go in the village to learn it, but you'd think that maybe Haku could have, or maybe Haku isn't his name. I can't remember what his name was. Crap. But the robot guy could have, like, learned the language, couldn't he have? And then came and taught it to Faputa or something? I don't know. I guess that whole scene has just, like, really confused me, because it seemed like this whole time Faputa has been learning or speaking Japanese except for, like, one or two words that she says every now and then. And it just seems weird to have that line of, like, wow, you learn languages really fast, when she's only repeating, like, one or two words here and there. But maybe there's a scene that they skipped here where she is speaking fluently, like, in the other language, and we just didn't get to see it. But we saw the line of him saying, like, wow, you learn languages quickly, but I don't know. Either way, interesting. But was there something else I wanted to see in regards to these scenes? They name Faputa and all that. Yeah, I'm an idiot because I think I was too busy, like... She even hands the thing off her head. I don't know how I didn't realize it during the episode. I don't know. I must have been writing stuff down, trying to, like, get things down. It's a symbol of friendship. I must have been talking or spaced out during the scene when he took it off his head and said, like, a symbol of friendship kind of thing. So the whole thing, it's crazy because I don't even remember the scene happening. Like, there's just so much going on. I was trying to write things down so that way I remember to talk about them and get everything, and that's my bad for missing it. But yeah, damn, crazy episode. There's still more to talk about though. Hold on. Let me see what else I have written down here. Yeah, so I guess I talked about the stone people a bit. I don't really have much more to say about that. It's just really, really interesting. But Reg mentioned while he was ascending that he already knew that he can't use the incinerator because he doesn't know what would happen. So he was ascending without being able to use it. And then when he got up to the surface, he saw Rico in danger in Season 1. That's when he had to fire it off, and as he said, he doesn't know what will happen if he uses it again. So the Reg, before losing his memories, knew whatever is wrong with him that causes that incinerator to kind of have the backlash that it did. He knew that doing it the next... I don't know how he knew, but he somehow knew that doing it the next time could cause problems, and it did. It pretty much wiped his memory, so... but he did it to save Rico, which seems to be the reason why he went to the surface, was for Rico, kind of thing. But yeah, super interesting. But the promise, this is why Faputa is so upset, is because Reg doesn't remember this promise. Reg was seemingly, when Reg was ascending, was fully supportive of what Faputa was doing. He didn't seem to have any problems with her going in and obliterating the village, to the point where he was like, okay, after I help you out with that, we'll go hand in hand in adventure, kind of thing. But yeah, so I can definitely see why Faputa is so upset. And it's crazy because, as I said during the reaction, seeing Faputa upset, even though Faputa's tearing all these people apart that live in this village, I feel like I should think of her as the bad guy, but I can't think of her as a bad guy because I just feel bad for her. It's kind of like where I see both sides, as I said during the reaction. I see why Faputa is so angry at the village, and I see why the village did what they did in order to survive, kind of thing. So it's it's a rough thing, and they keep saying that Faputa is created this way. So does that mean Faputa doesn't exactly have free will? Is it impossible for Faputa to forgive the village? Embedded in her DNA is this urge to destroy it, and that's unchanging? Or does Faputa have the ability to change? It's just, this is just an overwhelming desire that she's been wanting for so many years, it's hard to give up, kind of thing. I'm not sure which way it falls, but yeah, man, we have this fight ongoing. He tried to reason with her, and he just said, you're too naive. And then we had that last shot of her turning the tables on him, seemingly, and whatchamacallit, and getting on top and about to attack, and then just the episode ended, right? Yeah, because we transition here from, yeah, man, that's a hell of a shot too, of just both of them crying, wrapped around each other, and just freaking, yeah, it's slamming him into the ground, it looks like, and about to, I don't know, bite his face, or I don't know what it's about to happen, but oh man, shit. There's some aspects of Faputa, her hand, when it has, for some reason, when it has the blood on it, maybe it's just the white with the reddish, reminds me a little bit of Meaty in that moment too, having the white with the with a little bit of red that Meaty has, and stuff like that. But anyway, yeah, crazy episode, guys. There was so much. We also had the village chief protecting the village from the rain, seemingly, with his, that's a crazy ability that he has, that he was able to spread those tendril things that he has, long ass finger looking things, to protect the whole village from it. And we also learned that regardless of the hole that Reg put in the wall, I still don't think that they can leave, which means that we're still going to have the dilemma of them wanting Rico to use the Cradle of Desire, I imagine, to free them so they can continue on their journey. So I wonder what's going to happen with that. I mean, unless Rico is a very special kid. She's very strong-willed and really focused on her goals. I wonder if she could better use a Cradle of Desire and do it without what happened to Iramui happening to Rico, kind of thing. Could she successfully do it while maintaining her humanity and everything? I don't know. I don't know if it's going to go that way. This show is so hard to predict. I have no idea which way it's going to go. I don't even know who's going to, win this fight. Are we going to end up having to just kill Faputa in order for the village to live? Is Reg just going to get knocked out here and Faputa's going to go back to killing everyone, and that's that? But damn. Yeah, things are crazy, guys, but I think that's going to be it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed, and as I said, let me know in the comments for the things that I'm a little bit confused on. Could be just subtitle issues, or maybe just my brain being dumb. Maybe I'll try to watch this episode again in my own time and really focus on how they word these different things and stuff like that. But thank you guys. Like I said, hit that subscribe button. Link in the description below to my Patreon if you want to support the channel and see other shows that are released on there that aren't released on YouTube. It's a good way to support what I do here, and I very much appreciate it. Or you don't have to do it. Easy as that. But yeah, the link should be popping up on the screen as well. I'll see you guys in my future reactions. Bye-bye.